Good evening, my people. Good evening, everybody. To those hearing me this evening, good evening. How was work today? Um, like you all know, the whole place have been silent since morning, and they've not really been any concrete news. It has just been one prayer or another, just to arouse your hope and to give you more strength and hope to keep waiting. It has become a custom of Africa, especially Nigeria, to always tell you to put your hope in God. Good and fine, it is true to always put your hope in God, but not when men are deceiving you, still telling you to put your hope in God. Not when you know that you're deceiving somebody and you're still telling that person put your hope in God. Not when you know that something is not happening that you're still telling the person put your hope in God. You know that, okay, this thing that you're doing, you're lying to this person and you're saying trust in the system. What is really happening? We are maybe meant to understand yesterday that they had a meeting, that the meeting was held yesterday. Up to now, we've not really, nobody has really talked about the outcome of the meeting. We've not heard anything about the outcome of the meeting, because I learned that the meeting was held purposely to discuss about the sharing formula and also the time frame for each disbursement. But normally that is just a rumor. But what really happened, what transpires during the meeting? Was the meeting successful or it was not successful? We've not had anything. Everybody has been quiet. Everybody have been quiet. What was the outcome of the meeting? We don't know up till now. And nobody is coming out to address us as regards to the meeting. And as a matter of fact, most of the people that have been addressing us, that we think they are even addressing us, how the trust we even have in them this time around now, I think is gradually diminishing. Yes, the trust we have in the information they are giving us is diminishing gradually, day in, day out, because there have never been any time these people give us information and it really work out the way they say it was going to be. At the end of the day, they come out again to tell us, trust in God, leave everything for God. It is true, God owns our lives, God owns everything we have, but not when you're deceiving somebody and you're telling that person put your hope in God. You're using God to siphon people. You're using God to collect money from people. You're using God to tell people to still come and subscribe. You're using God to make your own money, deceiving others and still telling those people you're deceiving to put their hope in God. It is, one can put his hope or her hope in God when you know that the system is transparent. When the system is transparent and you're telling me to put my hope in God, I will gladly do that. But the way I'm seeing this now, the system is no longer transparent. Madam Ngozi, that have been giving us information, ever since you have been giving us information, there is none of your information has ever come to reality, to the way you said it. It has never been. Osim, that is giving us information too, there is none of your information that have ever become a reality. All we'll be hearing is, at the end of the day, once there is shifting, you people come up again with a different ball game, a different story. What is happening? And this is the reason why this time I'm using this avenue to please call on Apostle Ken to come out, please. We are tired of all these endless promises, endless waiting. Please, Apostle Ken, we want you to speak to us. We want to hear from the horse's mouth directly. And I will implore the rest of the other social this grant influencer to also call on Apostle Ken to please come out and discuss and talk to us. We want to really hear from him. Not when the grant is already at the corner, ready to be disbursed, you speak. Please, we want to hear from Apostle Ken. Because even as it stands presently, we don't even know if the meeting that we were told that was held yesterday was truly held. We don't know, because these people, all they are just doing is one thing to buy time. They are just using one thing to buy time, so that they can still play on the gullible ones. What is happening? Please, Apostle Ken, we beg you in the name of God, as a pastor, as a man of God, we are using the Heavenly Father to beg you in the name of God. Please come out and speak to us. We want to hear from you directly. We want to know our stand. People are depressed already. It is the hope that we, the influencers, are giving to these people that is making them to still live. But this hope is becoming too long. When you're giving people hope, like what Madam Ngozi and Osim are doing, just giving hope. Good and far, it might be okay, but all their promises, when they promise a date, it has never come to reality. There's none of their promises that have ever come to reality. All they have just been doing is giving hope. Make it good and far. People are living on this hope that they are giving, but the hope is becoming too lengthy. Is becoming too much. One day after the other, 1 week after the other, is becoming unbearable for people. Sir, please, Apostle Ken, we beg you in the name of God, come out and address the people. We are human beings. A lot of hope have been dashed because of this grant. A lot of people are gone because of this grant, where they've been waiting for it and it's not coming. What they thought they'll be able to use that money for, they couldn't do it, and now because of depression, they are gone. Please, Apostle Ken, come out and address the people. Let the people know their stand. If their stand is not to wait any longer, let them know. If the grant is not even available, just the way we are hearing that they are paying this, they are paying that, if truly nothing is happening, please, Apostle Ken, we want you to address the people. Just like Dr. Patrick said yesterday, he appealed to the president. If truly there is a grant, or has already kicked off, why is it still appealing? We want to know the situation of things, sir. Please, we beg you in the name of God, come out and address the people in the name of God, the God that you serve. Please. Give people, if there is no hope anywhere again, tell them pump and plain. There is no grant anywhere. We are just expecting grant to come. People will take it like that. It might be hard on people. The truth might be difficult for people to digest, but at the end of the day, they will receive it like that. Instead of this endless waiting, please, Apostle Ken, we beg you in the name of God, come out and address us. That is my plea this evening. This is Viragist HQ. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly do so. And God bless you. Bye for now.